Code to Enhance Learning presents the CEL video series for beginners to learn various coding concepts. Through this video series, we aim to introduce you to the world of coding using this Scratch coding platform. Hello everyone, I am Dipali, a training specialist of CEL. I am going to be introducing you to the concept of programming using the Scratch platform with fun and simple projects. What are we waiting for? Let's get started. Today we are going to learn how to make calculator using Scratch application. Calculator makes our life easy by calculating some complex math problem. It's present all around us in phone, computer, watches, etc. In this session, we will be able to create a calculator that calculates basic arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Let's take a demo of our project. We choose first number 8, then operator plus and then second number 5. And the answer is correct, 30. So, in this our calculator project, we are able to do all our basic arithmetic operations. Before we proceed further, let's take a quick recap of variable. Variables are defined as a placeholder which allow us to store the number and text which can be changed. To simplify our project, through abstraction, we will focus on two main things: what will happen on the stage and what sprite and backdrop will be needed on the stage. On the stage, the user will enter the first number, select an operator and then input the second number. Once the input are provided, clicking the equal to sprite will calculate and display the result. Additionally, a clear button sprite will allow the user to reset all fields. The setup will include specific sprite for operator, the equal to sign and the clear button, ensuring a seamless and user-friendly interface for basic arithmetic operation. Now open the Scratch application and delete this sprite as we don't require it. Now go to backdrop and choose a paint. Then select rectangle shape tool to draw a rectangle as a backdrop. We can also change this backdrop color using this fill option and give the color as we want. And we also change its outline or remove its outline by making it 0. So we can design our backdrop as we require for our calculator project. So in this way we have created and designed our backdrop. After backdrop, we need to design our digit sprite. So for that, go to choose a sprite and choose paint. Go to text tool and type our digit sprite, for example 0. Now place it to the center. We can also change its size as per our requirement. Now right click to the sprite and duplicate and select the sprites and change its color which we want to indicate the clicking effect. Like this, we have created all the digit sprite and operator sprite. Also, we need to design a clear sprite to remove all the previous value which we entered. Before we start the coding, first we need to create the variable to store the value. So go to the variable and click on make a variable. It's asking for variable name, so enter the variable name which we want. For example, to store the first number, here we can create num1 variable. Here you can see the creative variable. To look like it a box entering number, double click on it or right click and select large Excel. Like this, we need to create 3 more variables. For example, num2 to store second number, variable calculator to store result and variable symbol to store result. Make it large readout and place this variable in desired location.
Let's start the coding. Select your digit sprite, example 1. Drag the when this sprite click block to the scripting area. Then drag set size to 100% under the click event to set the initial size. Drag change size by 10 block to make the button increase in size for a visual effect. Show a clicking effect, we will switch the button's costume when it's clicked. So drag switch costume to costume 2 under the size change block. We will add a short delay to make the effect visible. For that, add a wait block and set there 0.3 seconds. Add change size by -10 and switch costume to costume 1 to revert the size and costume back to the original state. Already we have created two variables, num1 and num2, to store our number inputs. Add an if else block below the costume switch block to add a condition to input values based on a symbol variable. If symbol variable is null, then we will set num1. For that, drag set num1 to join num1 variable to number 1. So set num1 to 1 in if block. Otherwise set to num2. So duplicate this. Here set num2 and set variable num2. Our interactive button with dynamic resizing, costume changing and number input functionality is ready. So we can copy this code with all the digit sprite, just we need to change the number variable with respective digit. To ensure all the entries are cleared, when green flag is clicked, then go to event and drag when green flag click. Then set each variable such as calculator to empty or null. Repeat this for all the variables you have created. When green flag is clicked, you will see all the entries are reset. Let's start encoding for operator sprite. Select an operator sprite, for example plus. We have created symbol variable to store operator. So go to event and drag when this sprite click in scripting area and then set symbol variable to plus operator. So we can copy this code for all the operator sprite. Just we need to set symbol to the respective operator. Let's start coding for equal to operator.
Go to event and drag when this sprite click in go to controller and select if block. Now we need to check which operator is set to symbol variable. So go to operator and select equal to operator and set here symbol variable to plus operator. Set calculator variable to num1 plus num2. So set variable num1 and variable num2. So copy this same code for other operator and do the arithmetic operation respective with the operator. So here we are done with our arithmetic operation coding. For the clear sprite, we can copy the clicking effect code used for digit sprite. In addition, we need to set all the variable to empty. For example, set calculator to empty, then num1 to empty. So you can see here we set all the variable to null or empty. Let's test our code. Start by entering 5 plus 7 and answer is 12. Perfect. Use the clear button to resize.
Let's take one quiz. If the value of num1 equals to 245 and the value of num2 equals to 5, what will be the value of the calculator using the block below? Yes, your answer is right. Answer is B. Today we learned how to create a calculator using the Scratch application. In the next lesson, we will explore how to use variable to make a multiplication table application. Stay tuned for new concept. This is Dipali signing off. Bye.